I don't think that South Park's that uncomfortable, though, with even 2nd and 23, the way they throw the ball.
Willoughby, one of the best passers in Western New York. Tim Delaney was talking to us saying, you just got to see it to believe it. This guy's got an absolute cannon, only a junior. Last year was the starting quarterback at South Park, set both the single season and single game passing records. Here he is on 2nd and long. End zone again. Pagan, touchdown.
That's bad. Yeah.
Herman, the son, a senior now, 6'1", 285, was Coach Wooten as big as his
I'm
son.
getting up there. I might be grandpa for all I know.
2nd down and about 6 to go here. 4.5 to go in the half. Tyrone Hughes around the outside, breaks free. Tyrone Hughes makes another man miss. Oh my, you can kiss that man goodbye. Tyrone Hughes to the end zone. Touchdown McKinley.
An electric run by Hughes.
16 seconds to go, 1st and 10 at the 33. Amari looks over the middle, throws. Javon brings it in. They're dancing with the Joneses in the end zone. His 2nd catch on the day, Javon Jones, 2 touchdowns. A 6-yard gain on 1st and goal. Right back to it. Fast-paced. Barry bounces outside and ties a Western New York rushing record with now 42 touchdowns on the season. Burgard's 3rd drive this half. 10:06 to go in the 4th quarter from their own 48-yard line. Hand off to Washington. Pushes a man to his knees. Doug Washington bowls another one over. Washington spins his way and stays in bounds. Doug, how do you do? Down to the 14-yard line. Kennedy on his first drive ran one in after replacing the sophomore Rob Gillette at quarterback, and now Kennedy has a chance on 4th and long in overtime. For Verts. Kennedy throws to the end zone, wide open. Kazmarek. Touchdown. 4th and 20 from the 30 to the house. The Eagles take the lead for the first time since the 1st quarter. Over the last half-century, the easternmost team in Section 6 has built an incredible foundation of tradition. The 2022 Albion Purple Eagles have the chance to add their own impressive chapter to their football history books. After starting the season with back-to-back losses, second-year head coach David Scripp has empowered his team, which has won their last 4 contests.
I think that was one of the most proudest things for me, is to be able to look out on the field and know that my kids are going to give 100% no matter what situation that we're in.
Giving 100% every game so far this season are the Jones brothers. Seniors Amari and Javon have combined for 12 touchdowns on the ground and through the air for the Purple Eagles this year.
You know, I can rely on all my boys, but my brother, it's just different. Like you said, growing up together, you know, just having that chemistry together that, you know, it's unreal, it's different.
A 3-year offensive lineman at the University at Buffalo, head coach Scripp brings with him the knowledge he learned at the Division I level.
I think one of the biggest things is just believing in each other. One of our big things we used to say up there is believe in each other, and I think that's one thing that these kids, I've tried to instill in these kids, even when there are moments that where we're down or we're facing adversity, to believe in each other and a brotherhood, and bringing that to the football field and all over.
The final road game of the 2022 season brings the Purple Eagles to East Aurora High School, where they face off with a team looking for just their 2nd win on the regular season.
For us to understand that a record doesn't define a team, because we were in that situation too. People could have looked at us at 0-2 to start out the year and counted us out, and you know, just to understand that's a little edge for them. When a team has nothing to lose per se and a team has everything to lose, it's a lot.
In his 6th season on Center Street in East Aurora, head coach John Swinich has used a fall riddled with injuries to key players to embrace what makes coaching at the high school level so important.
As long as you do everything you can to make them successful, then I think that's a win. You know, no matter what your record is. Sometimes that record, like this year with our injuries, our record doesn't reflect the heart and the ability we have. But as long as they leave having a good experience, and we do our job to build them up and make them, you know, good, decent young men, and I think that we did our job.
With senior receiver Lux Fiegel and lead power back Brady Wiskup suffering season-ending injuries, third-year starting quarterback Max Fryer has gotten to see the next generation of Blue Devils step up in their vacancy.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that our record really shows what this team has. East Aurora has a bright future. I think we're taking strides towards better things, for sure.
In the past, maybe we would have put guys in and we would have been a little concerned if they could have competed. But these guys have shown us that no matter what, they can compete. And so we're excited. We're excited to see how they finish this season and then to get them ready for next season when that starts again for us.
Prior to Thursday night's matchup with the Purple Eagles, the graduating class of 2023 will be honored before kickoff, which includes East Aurora senior Max Fryer, who will make his final start at home in his 3-year varsity career.
They do a lot of stuff similar to us, so I think it's going to be a good battle. We've had some close games, some tough losses, and look forward to finishing the year strong.
Week 7 of Thursday Night Football. It's the Albion Purple Eagles and the East Aurora Holland Blue Devils. Coming up on Western New York Athletics. Well, the Eagles now send out their quarterback, sophomore number 21, Rob Gillette, getting the start over the senior Jaden Kennedy today. Handoff inside goes to Ashton Curry. Bounces out to the left. Wrapped up around the 50 and is taken down inside Marauder territory.
A tough run there by Curry. You see he broke a couple tackles on the way, and you know I heard Coach Russell on the way out here saying how they need to be the more physical team, and I know he likes to see that out of his running back.
First-year running back at that, Ashton Curry, his first touch in the state of New York. Just transferred from Arizona this summer. He takes his first carry for 6. 2nd and 4 coming up inside Dunkirk territory at the 47. See the size of the running back Curry, 6'1", 180. A keeper for Gillette, takes it to the right side. Curry with a block. Gillette gets hit around the 44 and is taken down shy of the 40.
Lakeshore trying to use their numbers out there at the perimeter and got enough to get the first down. See some versatile plays out of Lakeshore early on.
Brendan Crowell, the defensive tackle, makes the play eventually. Had some help from Don Jackson and Quantier Nealard, both linebackers on the defensive side of the Marauders. However, it's a 1st and 10 at the 42 for Lakeshore. Handoff to Curry. Met in the backfield and taken down. No hole opened up on the offensive line there, a loss of a few. Second down, 13 to go now from the 45. This offensive line for Lakeshore, a split between seniors and juniors. The senior Andrew Hewson, the left tackle, and Landon Bean, the right guard. Everyone else in grade 11. Trips to the left. Keeper for Gillette. Up the middle. Taken down. Ran right into the big number 67 as it was Crowell again making the play.
Got a 3rd and long here for Lakeshore. Might be a time to target their number 1 receiver.
Aiden Kazmarek lines up in the slot on the left side. 2 to each side for the Eagles with Curry in the backfield. Gillette sends Kazmarek in motion. Rob rolls to his right. Looking downfield. Has Kazmarek. He makes the catch. Out of bounds inside the 15. First down for the Eagles.
Jack, I think that play is bigger than just the play itself as well. That's going to give the quarterback some confidence down the road, as well as it's going to loosen up Dunkirk. That they, coming into the game, they wanted to make Lakeshore prove that they can move the ball through the air, and I think that's early on. That's a big thing for Lakeshore to be able to establish.
The speed of Kazmarek on display on 3rd and long proves successful. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Snap to Gillette. Keeps it himself. Up the middle. Gillette to the 5. Hit a couple times on his feet. Down inside the 5-yard line. Nealard with the tackle. For a sophomore, Gillette just doesn't go down.
The quarterback counter is pretty lethal. You get the numbers at the point of attack with the defense moving the other way, and add Gillette's strong running style to that. And pretty effective there. They're down to 3-yard line.
We talked to the Marauders head coach Mark Benton prior to this game. He was planning for the senior Kennedy starting all week. Does it change anything now that Gillette's at quarterback?
So I think Gillette's more of a power runner, as you just saw. Coach Benton was concerned with the other quarterback keeping the ball in the option, but what we've seen out of the sophomore, some power runs. Different formation here too.
Gillette in shotgun with Curry behind him. Hand off to Curry. Up the middle. Around the goal line. Curry goes down just shy. Nate Garcia in his way on the defensive line.
It was a great late effort by Dunkirk. It looked like a foregone conclusion that they were going to run it in there, but Dunkirk held strong, and it's like 2nd and short for Lakeshore.
Big number 50 in the middle of that D-line, Nate Garcia, 5'11", 280. Gillette takes the snap. Handoff Curry, nothing but green. Touchdown! The first score of the 2022 regular season to Ashton Curry and the Lakeshore Eagles. Curry got the drive starting with an early run. He ends it off with a touchdown. A 1-yard rush. The extra point up. And good. A 7-0 lead with 3:38 to go in the opening quarter. For those watching on the NFHS network, they're watching what has been General Brown move meticulously down the field. No gain larger than 11 yards. This the 18th play of the drive. 4th down, 8 to go. At the 11-yard line, it's a pitch. Malcolm has the first down. Down before the goal line.
Another good, strong run there by the big number 42, Gabe Malcolm. Barreling his way down just up to the 1-yard line, or 2-yard line. Another first down. So a near perfect drive here for General Brown, responding great to the touchdown that O'Neill had.
Play 19, a pitch, touchdown! General Brown takes their time. Caleb Natali caps off the drive in the end zone.
Yeah, Jack, I was really impressed with the play calling that drive for General Brown. They switched it up. The first drive, it was a couple of gives to the fullback and a couple of pass attempts. This one, they ran to the left, they ran to the right, they ran an option. They did what General Brown does. That was a perfect drive and took a ton of the clock off too.
And they're going for 2. Natali strides over the goal line. The lead to the team from Section 3. General Brown goes up 8-7, not even 30 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah, so no, great response by General Brown. You see the 2-point conversion, basically the same play as the touchdown, but more importantly, a great response from getting basically punched in the face by O'Neal. 3 plays, 1 touchdown, and now it's time to see if O'Neal can respond. Their offense hasn't been on the field for quite a long time now. So, Jack, I'd say basically each team is doing exactly what they want to do offensively. The game plan for each team has been exactly how it's planned out so far. So let's see if O'Neal can come back right just like General Brown did when they got scored on.
A 7-minute, 34-second drive from their own 27 to the end zone. It took them 19 plays. That may be a record. We'll have our stats team look that up to see whether or not there's been a longer drive in a state championship game. But as of right now, my money's on, that might hold the record. 19 plays, so, and on the presuming kickoff, it goes out of bounds.
I don't have the exact numbers in front of me. One of the things you have to remember is, I'm in these Class D's and C schools, they don't have 50 kids on the sideline. So a lot of these kids play both ways. So when you're playing defense for that long, it gets tiring. You get much more tired playing defense than you do offense. And when you're on defense for that long, it grinds you. It really takes a lot out of you.
Why is that you don't get as tired offensively?
Well, I think because number one, you're going backwards. Okay, it's just a little bit. It's a little bit easier when you know what direction you're going. It's just little things like that. I mean, you still get tired, obviously, playing offense, but it's just when you're playing defense, you always on your heels, and it just kind of takes more out of you. Plus, you're tackling as opposed to, you're hitting instead of opposed to, you're going to tackle instead of blocking and avoiding tackles.
Definitely that rushing attack of General Brown wearing down on everyone of O'Neal as you send the house every play is what it looked like to stop the run. O'Neal starts on offense at their own 35. And they look to throw. Nick Waugh hits a man in stride over midfield to the 50-yard line. Jaden Spain. His last catch went for 56 and a touchdown. He starts the next offensive drive with a big play.
Yeah, that kid's got some wheels. When he gets the ball, he is gone. That kid is quick. He catches the ball well, and I really like what you see from Nick Waugh so far. That time he had some pressure, a couple of guys right in his face, able to move outside the pocket and hit his receiver on the move. So nice job there by Waugh, already at midfield.
It's a first down of the game for O'Neal. Didn't need one on the first drive. How about this move from the quarterback, Nick Waugh, dancing his way in the backfield. He may gain a couple.
Yeah, it was good. It was actually a good job just to, able to get a yard or two. Almost was caught in the backfield for a loss of 3 or 4. So good job by Waugh. But you see, the offense, just the difference in styles it's crazy how different these teams are. It's literally completely different.
The first run on the game for O'Neal being a quarterback keeper.
It may not. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be either.
Second down, 8 to go. Here's Waugh looking left, finding his man for a first down. Thor Swanson across the 35, down at the 33.
And as we mentioned, you mentioned earlier, Swanson, the leading tackler for O'Neal, but also a big target on the offensive side too. So another great job. And I like what Waugh is doing. He's standing at the line of scrimmage, and he's checking out his receivers before the play while he's in his cadence. And he sees what matchup he likes, and that's who he's targeting. So really like what the quarterback for O'Neal has done so far.
The third receiver to catch a pass, Thor Swanson, has been having his name called defensively. Gets in on the catching on the other side. A handoff on the near side for Jaden Spain. He's met in the backfield. Sprinting down is Gabe Malcolm.
Yeah, really nice job there, Malcolm. I know the fans maybe thought it was a horse collar. I thought it was a pretty clean tackle. Inside handoff, trying to get into their speedster. You'll see him come around right now. They'll pitch it right in front of him. But a great job there by number 42, Gabe Malcolm. Big loss there. So
Loss of 2 brings him back to the 35-yard line. O'Neal has been able to hit big plays so far, 3 plays of 10 or more yards. Wah in the pocket, steps up and runs. Across the 30, spins his way down to the 25.
yeah, that was a really nice job there by Wah. He made one step. He kind of just stepped to his left. That was able to get hit, the linebacker basically out of the way and able to get him an extra 5 yards here.
It's a 10-yard gain, though that loss on the previous play of 2 still has them 2 yards away from the first down. 3rd down at the 25.
Definitely 4-down territory, Jack. So you have 2 downs, you get 2 yards there.
Let's see if O'Neal can do their best General Brown impression, and they do. A handoff inside to Jordan Thompson, converts on 3rd and short, moving the sticks.
Yeah, good job there by the offensive line. O'Neal pushing back the defensive line of General Brown. You know, they're usually pass blockers, but on that time did a good job pushing downfield.
A gain of 2 sets up another first down, the 4th of this drive.
They have one-on-one matchup right at the far side of the field for Jaden Spain. One-on-one with number 11. Look for him to go here at some point.
Handoff again inside, turning his way free, has a lane. Jordan Thompson down to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, what a great run. I actually passed Jordan Thompson in the hallway. I had to do a double take. That's a big running back. He is a really big kid. And you see right here the power that he has. Defenders, just four defenders bouncing right off of him for another first down here for O'Neal. And again, responding after getting a long drive put on him by General Brown, but responding great here so far.
And doing it on the ground as well. Another handoff, this time to Ben Davis, swarming to the ball come the Lions. Stopping him shy of the goal line is Caleb Natali.
It just kind of has one of those makings maybe of a who's going to have the ball last type of game. It kind of has that feel, doesn't it? Like, because each team offensively is basically doing exactly what they want to do. No one's really had to make adjustments outside of their comfort zone yet. You know, they probably will have to at some point. But so far, each team is playing, you know, quote unquote, their football.
It's been the closest first half we've seen today out of the 3 state championship games. This one, the tightest this far into the first half. 6.5 to go. O'Neal looking to respond after giving up the most recent score. A pitch to the outside. Spain, I beg your pardon, it's Thompson, tripped shy of the goal line.
Yeah, another good job breaking the first tackle. You know, all these running backs for both teams. I've seen one tackle so far where the running back went down on the first contact. Every running back for both teams, it takes 2 or 3 guys to bring these kids down. It's just they're just running super hard. But big 3rd down, and again, it's kind of similar to where we just were. You're definitely in 4-down territory, so you have 2 plays. Now he's under center. He doesn't do maybe a sneak here.
Wah hands it off. Touchdown O'Neal. Jordan Thompson jumps over the goal line. O'Neal takes the lead back again.
Yeah, and you know what? Jordan Thompson, he deserved that touchdown on that drive. You know, he had a couple big runs. And as a running back in this kind of offense, you have to do a lot of little things, like pass block sometimes. So it's nice to give your running back some touchdowns here and there when you can. So
Jordan Thompson, 4 carries on the drive, 23 yards, and he caps it in the end zone. Extra point attempt, up and no good. To the left, Merrick Arbogast could not connect A 2-point conversion for General Brown on their first score. A missed kick on this score from O'Neill has us at a 5-point difference, 13-8 with 6:17 to go in this first half. We'll take a break and come back with General Brown's response after this. Union Endicott, of course, kicked off to start the first half. It took Somers all of 2 plays plus the 30-yard return from Ravi Dawes to score the opener, which came just 8 seconds into play. Tuskers will look to capitalize on this opportunity with the defense to set the tone in half number 2. Glad you're with us on the NFHS Network. Jack Kreuzer, Tom Prince with Tim Gardner producing in-house. Luke Savino kicks off. A dribbler at the 15. One bounce and scooped up. Cooper Hughes tripped up at the 25.
Nice open field tackle there by Somers.
Out comes Max Sementelli. Longest gain through the air in the first half was 53 yards to Latrell Jones. The touchdown pass was his 14th attempt through the air. Just 4 of 14 passing is Max Sementelli. 2 running backs behind him under center. Lang wrapped up. Nick Newman makes the tackle.
And again, this is still important, even these short runs, because hopefully what it does is it opens up something for the pass game. But they've got to figure out a way to just make these third down opportunities more manageable for them. You can't have this 3rd and 10, 3rd 11. We've seen 3rd and 14. There's just been so many opportunities when you give away that it's an automatic pass play. Somers is ready.
2nd down, 9 to go. Sementelli looks left, throws for Jones. It was tipped at the line. A flag is down. Able to wrestle it out of the air was Musa Garnes. Let's see what the officials spotted. David Cohen will relay the call.
So I wonder if they're going to pick this up, though, because and say that, oh, no.
Somers will, of course, accept the ineligible man downfield penalty.
I thought they were going to call it some sort of interference play right there where the flag was. And then were they going to pick it up because it was tipped? The ball was actually tipped. But no, it was actually an ineligible man downfield.
Not too crucial for Union Endicott. They get 2nd down back again after that pass could have been a lot worse than what it was. Good work by Musa Garnes to win the battle there and keep possession for Union Endicott. Otherwise, this thing's going the other way. 2nd down, 15 to go. Screen pass to the right. This is Jaheim Jackson. Cut inside and got the penalty yardage and then some back. Down at the 30.
So 3rd and 6, not crazy bad, but you know what I mean? You're still not giving yourselves that, that opportunity where you really could go run, could go pass, right? Could go anything. Really, this is still a passing down.
Cooper Hughes in the backfield. Nick Lang, top left of your screen in the slot. Sementelli looks for Lang, throws deep down the sideline, well ahead of the receiver, Jackson. Incomplete.
And it was Cole right there defensively as he knocks down quarterback right there. He's in the backfield, and this is what happens when you know the play is coming and you're going to get a rush like that. You're not going to get enough time to throw it with this defensive line.
We can talk about Ryan Cole all we want, as he's been the man making the plays in the backfield. But as mentioned by our Tim Ciffa during the halftime report, Jake Polito's demanding 2, even 3 offensive linemen on him every play, opening up the one-on-one matchups that Cole and Forbes have really dominated on. Here's the 4th down punt, a high one that doesn't go too far. It allows the Tigers coverage team to get down there and negate a run back attempt. Somers will start past their own 40. 9:43 to go in this third quarter of play. A state title on the line. Somers has yet to be stopped offensively. Their one drive that didn't result in a touchdown was cut short by the end of the first half. Union Endicott 3 and out on their first drive.
This, to me, this defense right here, this set of plays is big right here for Union Endicott. They've got to make their first stop.
Matt Fitzsimons rolls to his left. He's got a hole. Fitzsimons down to the 46. First down, Tuskers.
Obviously designed run right there for the quarterback. He comes out. Great open space right there. Past the tackles. You'll see this. He gets right out very quickly past the tackles.
His blocker was downfield as well. Doing a nice job of getting downfield was James Valencia.
You can see Stefan Sweet was right there. Just had to barely touch the one guy to have him open up.
Here is Savino, met at the line of scrimmage and stopped there at the 45. Savino gets 2. Second down and long. We've yet to see pressure come from the Union Endicott Tigers defensive line. Credit to the O-line of Somers. Nicky Kreco at left tackle. From left to right, Matt Klee, Anthony Serrano, George Forbes, and Ryan Cole. Here is Fitzsimons throwing near sideline, caught. Tyler Ostrander shakes away from Joey Pasquale and picks up the first down. But a flag on the play may negate that.
And look where that is, too.
In the backfield. The pickup of 11 will stand. They'll tack on more. And a big yardage bump for the Somers offense. Didn't really need that, Tom.
No, but it's everything else has been going in their favor, right? And you can see is just another one right there to aid in the possibility of them getting in the end zone again.
At the 18, 1st and 10. Fourth play of the 8th Somers drive on the day. They've scored on 6 of them. Savino with a big hole on the right side. Luke Savino strolls into the end zone. 3 touchdowns for the senior.
You could just see what a hole, first of all, that opens up. Savino finds that hole quickly, but then it's all him from there on in. You see him break 2 tackles along the way once after he gets into open space. Just a great job running the ball today by him.
118 yards, 3 touchdowns on just 10 touches for Luke Savino. Extra point attempt. Well, they've been tricky for Luke today. Let's see how he does. Nearly blocked. He kept it low and connects. Lucky 44 at Syracuse University.
Here with our players of the game from Burgard. After a double overtime victory over the Newport Lancers, Kente Land, Doug Washington were the main stars that got it done for Burgard. It was a 6-0 game for Newport until halftime. In the 4th quarter, Doug Washington, you responded What happened on that drive? You run down, you get 49 yards on one play, and you cap it off in the end zone. What was going well for you once that fourth quarter started?
It's go time. I gotta do what I gotta do. We gotta put the team on our back. That's what we're leaders for. We gotta win, execute, and that's what I came out and did. I was slow like the first half, but once I came out of halftime, fourth quarter, I knew win or lose. Win or lose. That's all.
You came into this game expecting a physical match.
Sure.
Did you see that playing out throughout this game as you expected? And how did it change after that first half where you're down 6-0?
We had to make a few changes in the locker room. That's what it was, and it was a hard-fought game. I told you, I knew that's what it was going to be. I knew that's what it was going to be. We had to come out. We had to keep fighting. Double overtime. These are the type of wins we like. That's what we like to do.
Kente Land, you had a couple big plays as well, making the catch to set up the game-winning touchdown. When you enter overtime, what's going through your mind, especially after that blocked field goal to end regulation?
Yeah, I was just trying to get it done, you know.